Hi there everyone, and welcome to another week of living free van life. Hope you're all well. This week I'm going to fit windows in the back of the van. Now it's not going to be a running commentary because last week's video I soon get miffed off with trying to do it, but I will tell you what you need. So first of all, obviously we need the appropriate PPE. Now people go, oh, don't bother using glasses, I'll be alright. All it takes is one splinter of metal and you're blind. For the sake of £1.99 for some safety glasses, choice is definitely yours. Gloves, I cut this glass I've been given. You can see, yeah, I won't wearing gloves. I'll be alright, I said, yeah. Now I've got a few weaker, everything I touch, salt and vinegar, whatever, ow, yeah. For the sake of a couple of quid for a pair of gloves. So, what else do we need? Other than glass, which is sat in my front garden, this is the proper bonding agent. Now, if you can see on there where I got this from, the guy's absolutely hive of information. Please look them up if you need anything, any windows or any sealant for your windows, because this is the sealant, the proper stuff. You can use the Gorilla stuff, but you can use, I suppose you can use cheaper stuff, but it's your glass, it's your security of your van. Do you really want to risk it? You know, UK weather, hot, cold, if you go abroad in this and it's red hot, do you want your windows falling out? For extra couple of quid you might as well get the proper stuff. So yeah, need the bonding agent. These kits come with literally everything you need, from cloths to primer, the lot. Definitely worth 15 quid a box. Obviously a drill with a drill bit, and you'll see where these come in soon. A jigsaw. People say take the guard off, they're there for a reason. Don't take them off. I know it's a bit awkward, but don't take them off, it's not worth it. Need obviously a pen and some tape to take the glass in place later on, and a pair of scissors which are over there. So yeah, let me explain what I'm about to do. So let's try and bring this a bit closer so you can see what I'm up to. Right, obviously you can see the contour of the inner lining of the van. Well, that is what we're going to follow. I'm going to put some marks every so often round here, so on the other side we can have a go dot to dot. Let me drill a couple of holes. This is always the nerve-wracking bit. There you go, you get the idea. I'll drill a couple more holes and get back to you. So as you can see, by the magic of videography, I've drilled holes all the way around. I've used some of the box what the sealant came in. What I've done is I put it behind metal, drew a line, and and cut it around with a pair of scissors. Why, I hear you ask? Because you mark this up here. Let's get round here where you can see. Put it on the outside of the holes, and that's you with your circumference. Goes for the same for a lot of them. Every one of them. Some vans can catch you out, like the Transit, so just be careful. Just obviously, I've offered this up to all four corners of the van. Yeah, I've offered this up to all four corners of that window, so I know that this is spot on. Then what we need is a straight edge. There's one B&Q made earlier. That one there. That one there. To the bottom. That one there. So like you can see, guys, that is obviously what you're going to chase around with your jigsaw. Just with one of these here, you know, try and make as many big holes as you can all the way around. So obviously you can cut up with jigsaw, stop, bring it out, and then so you're not struggling. Everyone can struggle to try and do it in one cut, but it's not a race. Nice and steady away. This is your pride and joy. Nice and steady away, and you'll do it. Don't forget your gloves and your gigs at this point. I can't stress it enough. My missus is a nurse, and she sees lots of eye injuries from people not wearing PPE. Trust me, for a couple of quid and a world of pain, I'd sooner pay a couple of quid. And I'm a tight Yorkshireman, and as you've seen on these videos, I don't like spending money on anything. So I'm going to start a cut, and then I'll cut back in. So guys, I've started it. I'll let you watch me for a couple of minutes. It might be a bit of a how-to video, but it's just basically a rough idea of how you go about doing it. I'm obviously going inside that line. It's better to cut too little than too much. Old saying, you know what I mean? You can take more off, you can't put more on. As I was cutting that then, yeah, I can feel the hot bits of metal coming off the metal and bouncing on my face here. You know what I mean? So, don't know what's actually hit the glasses, but it shows you the weight in gold. I've got a little stool down here that I'm going to stand on in a minute so I can go around and I can reach. Try not overreach with anything. Try and get up to level of it so you can see what's going on. You're not struggling, you're totally in control. I've just had to unplug this from there because the trigger now, it's released now, but a minute ago it wouldn't release. You know what I mean? So just keep your eyes on ball as such. Nice and steady away, don't overreach, glasses on. I can definitely feel hot burning embers that's just been hitting my face. So I'm going to get on this stool now and rise myself above it, still so I can see it, so I've got lots and lots of control. It's not a race. Yeah, I can't say it enough, you know, just be careful, guys. So now we're coming towards end of his cut. Obviously, like you can see on the picture, we've gone round there, all the way up and round, and I've put some tape on the metal. The reason why I've basically done that is because when I get to the final cut, let me just get round it, sorry guys, once I get to the final cut, I don't want the surprise of it dropping. So this tape is just holding it in place so I can do the final cut, get my jigsaw out at way, and then push it out, and it's basically a safer way of doing it. I'll keep it rolling while I cut this last bit. Like I say, we've got a stool here that I'm sat on, door's nice and secure. I'm getting above it so I can see more of it and I'm more in control. So there you go, guys. That's the last cut done. Like I says, the tape's holding it, so it ain't gonna drop, startle me, land on my feet or anything about me. It's all under nice control, and all I need to do basically, push it out, and there you go. That's basically how to cut a window out. Remember guys, please, I can't stress enough, I've been feeling hot burrs on my face from cutting that with jigsaw. Don't use a grinder, the sparks will actually kill your paintwork. Jigsaw is always the best one. There's a nibbler or something you can get, and that's even better for job, but for us, 15 quid jigsaw, it's gonna have to do. So yeah, I'm gonna now prep the glass to put on, and I'm gonna wipe the area down. So yeah, sorry that I keep breaking in and out, guys, but as much as I want a video for you, I also want to do it safely for me. So just to show you all the little Christ, I look like Freddie Boswell. Just to show you about all the filings that are coming off, I'm going to have to change all bedding in bed. I knew there were going to be quite a bit of filings, but I thought I had it more under control than I have. Can you see them all on top of bin? I'm using bin just to hold door in place, because I ain't got nobody, but you can obviously see all, see all loose white bits on there, all filings. Obviously you see where we've used the edge of this and edge of that. I'm going all the way around. I'm going to have to trim that bit up, obviously, and trim a bit off there. So there you go, guys. Sorry about that. So there you go. That's the cutting process. I'm trying to do this so you can see everything I'm doing. That's the cutting process is done. You all know how to put a little bit of paint around there to stop rust and stuff. I'm not going to film that, there's no point. Just use a bit of treatment just to go around it, just to cover the bare metal, and it'll prevent it from rusting basically. I'll get back to you when I've put the edging strip on. So now rubber rings on all the way around basically. It's a rubber channel, and basically all it does is it goes on. Obviously I'm not going to teach you how to suck eggs on that one. Just put it all the way around. Specialist van windows sell it, and what it does is it holds the outer skin and the inner skin together, and it's cosmetically better looking than just sharp van metal on inside. So yeah, you put that on next. Reason being is as soon as you put the glue up, that's it. You ain't gonna get back in to put that, another chance to put that in basically. So this is prep wipe that comes with the glue. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to prep this area, make sure there's no oil, grease or anything on it. Spend a couple of minutes on it, because obviously next one is to put the glue on and to offer the window up. So just spend a little bit of time going everywhere where you think that the adhesive's going to go, and give it a right good wiping over. Yeah, really good wiping over. There we go. There we go. That's that surface. That's that surface ready to have the window stuck to it. So guys, this here is obviously the nozzle that you get with a bonding agent. Now, as you can see on the camera, there's a little V. Well, that V, when you put it up to the window, needs to be facing you. The reason why it needs to be facing you, so it's on a point. So as you put your window up to the van, what it does is it squishes that point in. it gives it a high point for the glue to grab at the window, and as you push it in, that high point will be pushed down. So yeah, the V doesn't go down like that, it actually goes up to create a ridge. This is a bit I hate. I normally get it everywhere. I always start at the top. There we go. So, point of no return. Don't be scared to use the entire tub on this window, because that's what it's meant for. Nice and slowly, nice and steady away. If you don't think you've got enough or put enough in one place, don't be scared to go back and add a little bit more. End of the day, this is waterproofing as well. So now, as you can see, we've put a bead all the way around. It's quite rapid drying. Over here I've got 2 pieces of tape, so when I offer glass up, yeah, and put it in place, the 2 bits of tape are ready just to hold the glass in place. At the bottom of your glass there should be a little number, a little UN number. Well, sorry, it's an E6 number. Basically, some MOTs are quite precious about having that number. So yeah, there goes, put the glass up. Remember guys, as soon as you offer it up, there's very little movement left, very little movement left, so try and get it right first time. Best is have 2 people help you do it, because on your own it's a bit of a struggle. So I'm making sure it's not over edge there, and I'm making sure it's not over edge at this side. There's a nice gap along the top there, a nice gap along the bottom there. That there just to hold it in place. That one there. Basically all this tape's there for is, it isn't to stop it dropping or anything. Sorry, it's to stop it dropping, sliding downwards. It's not to hold it. So give it a right good shove. All the way around. And there you go guys. You can see where some mastics come out there, the sealants come out at the bottom. That's easy to wipe off later on once it's dried. You can just peel it off, run a little blade over it and peel it back. So yeah. Oops. Anyway, yeah. And that's basically it guys. Just check the outside, make sure that you can see it's squished up. If you're unsure, just give it a little push all the way around. A little push here. And there you go, there's one window fitted. I'll get back to you when I've done next. So there you go, guys. That's been a crash course in fitting rear windows. It is as easy as I've been showing you. All I can say is take your time. I got 2 tubs of this sealant. I was told you could use 1, but I've actually used 2, so I too know overuse and underuse. I bought 5 jigsaw blades. I've snapped 3 of them. Whole job's probably taken me about an hour and a half, believe it or not, if I want to keep cutting back to camera and doing retakes and all the rest of it. I've got these van windows for nothing off of a friend of mine who's converting an ambulance, and he didn't want any windows in the back of his van, so he kindly gave me them. I just had to go out and buy the fitting kit, which were 30 quid. Take your time with it. Wear your PPE. The amount of filings that I felt hit my face, scary if you get it in your eyes. You don't want to blind yourself for a couple of quid's worth of PPE. Now ultimately it's leave the van windows now for a couple of hours. Like you can see, I've put them up so I know that they both look roughly, they both look same height. Careful slamming doors, because obviously your van has got lots of air in it, so if you slamp doors it could push your windows out, so that's why I closed them first and then I pushed it all back down again. I fit the side windows to this van as well, and it's exactly the same process. As for the back of the van, right at the back of the van, I've never fit windows there, so I couldn't honestly tell you. But as for side door and the side window, you just basically follow the frame around the internal of the van, and that's it. That's as basically as hard as it gets. So yeah, if you've liked this video, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like button, please hit the share. I really do appreciate you doing that. It obviously is helping grow my YouTube channel, and this is what ultimately I want to hit retirement doing. A bit of van life, a bit of travelling. I know I said this week we're going to get out and about in van, but when I got offered these I thought, yeah, I've got to get them in. I've got to get them in. It throws loads of light inside the van. So yeah, like and subscribe, guys, and see you next time.